the feeling I never said out loud. There is a feeling that's hard to admit. Not sadness, not anger, but the quiet belief that something about you makes you difficult to love. I didn't think I was unlovable in a dramatic way. I just thought I was too much, too quiet, too heavy, too complicated. So I stopped expecting anyone to stay. Learning to ask for less. Over time, I learned to shrink myself, to speak less, to need less, to expect less. I told myself it was independence, but really, it was self-protection. If I didn't ask for love, I couldn't be disappointed when it didn't come. One who didn't need me to be easier. He didn't need me to be lighter. He didn't need me to be cheerful, or interesting, or okay. He stayed on days I was quiet, on days I was distant, on days I didn't feel worth noticing. He didn't ask what was wrong. He just stayed close enough to let me know I wasn't alone in it. Affection felt unfamiliar. At first, his closeness made me uncomfortable. Not because I didn't want it, but because I wasn't used to it. I would pull away slightly, shift positions, create space, and he would adjust. Never offended, never confused, just patient. Something slowly. I wasn't afraid of being loved. I was afraid of being seen and then left, because that's what had always happened before. So I told myself I wasn't worth staying for. It hurt less than hoping. way he looked at me differently. Not like someone measuring value. Not like someone deciding. He looked at me as if my presence alone was enough. As if I didn't need to perform to deserve his attention. And that confused me in the best way. The moment I stopped pulling away, one evening I didn't move. When he leaned into me, I stayed. I let the warmth settle, let the closeness exist, and nothing bad happened. No judgment, no withdrawal, just peace. Realizing what love can look like. Love doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it arrives quietly and waits for you to believe it's real. He didn't try to convince me. He showed me, day after day, in consistency, in patience, in staying. Seeing myself through his eyes, I started wondering what he saw. Not the doubts, not the flaws, not the reasons I thought I was hard to love. Maybe he saw someone trying, someone still here, someone worth choosing, and slowly, I let that possibility exist. The shift inside me. I didn't suddenly feel lovable, but I stopped feeling impossible. I stopped bracing myself for rejection that never came. I started relaxing into presence, and that changed everything. What unconditional really felt like. Unconditional love isn't intense. It's safe. It doesn't rush you. It doesn't test you. It waits until you're ready to receive it. For anyone who feels this way, if you're listening and you've ever believed you were too broken or too complicated to be loved, please hear this. Being loved doesn't require simplicity. It requires presence. And sometimes the ones who love us best are the ones who don't need us to be anything else. Healing Paws stories. He loved me when I felt unlovable. Not loudly, not dramatically, just steadily. And that quiet love taught me something important. I was never unlovable. I was just waiting to be seen. This is Healing Paws Stories, where love is gentle, acceptance is quiet, and healing begins when we stop